sitting on top of each other. Well, what's up, y'all?
We got to, because Eddie got to be in the shot. Or I'm not in it.
Actually, you're not in it. It's me and Eddie's show tonight. What's up, y'all? And welcome to another episode of Talks with Tone and Teena. I'm Tone and she's Teena, and we talk about all types of things. And we missed y'all because we've been gone for like 3 or 4 weeks. How long has it been? Am I exaggerating?
No, you're not exaggerating.
Okay, 3 or 4 weeks. Life been life and this shit, but y'all seen us in other stuff. We got people. Oh yeah, we already got 6 people on there. So y'all missed us too. At least y'all 6 motherfuckers did.
So, being as though we running late, we're going to get right into the first question.
Okay.
First, we want to introduce Eddie.
This is our special guest and a male point of view.
This is Eddie's second time on the show. The first time we didn't let him get on camera.
I made it wait. I made it up. I'm coming up in life. You know what I mean?
Ever since he won
I was about to say,
the record.
because he won for the record. That's
Ever since he won the very first game show pilot, he won first place. So we allowed him. He not the gooch no more. You can see him.
Shit's lit.
So yeah, so we're gonna get started with the first question.
Okay.
And the first question of the night is: a young lady, her car broke down, and she asked her boyfriend to help her get her car fixed. Her boyfriend did not have the money or the means to help her, so she asked her ex, and he jumped right in and got her car fixed. What are your thoughts on that? Was she wrong for that? What should she have done in that situation?
She should have got her car fixed.
By her
and
ex?
kept her mouth shut by any means necessary. Why did she tell him? Like, he ain't have to know. My aunt gave me the money. What the fuck? Why you tell him? At the end of the day, she needed her car fixed and he couldn't provide it. I know that sounds wrong and fucked up, and you supposed to respect a man and let a man be a man, but bitch, I'm on foot. What you want me to do? He ain't say, I ain't got the money, but let me go find it. And in the midst of him trying to go find it, you said fuck him and you went to your ex.
Smoke says she wrong as shit.
I know the men gonna say that, but it's not like I said, it's not like he was like, I ain't got it, but let me go figure it out, let me go get it, yada, yada, yada. He said, I ain't got it, and he out of it. So she figured out how the fuck to get it done. Is she wrong?
I mean, I gotta kind of agree with you in a sense, like, shut the fuck up. Don't.
See?
Yeah,
that's why Eddie be invited.
Yeah, you don't gotta reveal all your sources. I mean, put it this way. We gonna tend to outsource certain things in our life anyway. You know what I mean? So it just so happened that it happened to be her ex that she had to outsource with. But do I have the right to feel some kind of way about it? Is the question? You know what I mean? Yeah, I can be in my feelings, but at the end of the day, you know, a need needed to be met. I couldn't do it. Slim.
So if she told you that, hey, Johnny is going to get my car fixed, would you get mad or would you feel some kind of way?
I definitely probably feel some kind of way.
But if you broke,
what would be the feeling?
I would probably feel some kind of way because I know that shit. I just took an L to Johnny. I mean, shit.
But what would be your feeling? Would your feeling be animosity toward her or toward yourself? Like, damn, I ain't shit as a man, or would you be like, this bitch really got her ex to get her car fixed? I ain't gonna say nothing, but like, how much?
Then she definitely can't let you drive it if you can't get it fixed.
How much
you need to drive it for?
How much of your ex is he really your ex? You know what I mean? Y'all still got something.
Oh no, I
can automatically think that.
I got exes I can still go to this day, and I ain't fuck with them since the early 2000s.
Am I not valid for thinking like that, though?
No, you're not.
Okay.
I don't understand why men always think like that.
Well,
that's like y'all default setting.
I mean, women would think like that too, though.
I would.
I'm not gonna bullshit. If he came home and said, Keisha got my car fixed, bitch, fuck you and Keisha, and why the fuck did she get your car fixed? If he said,
I wouldn't automatically.
But this is, and I know this is a double standard. I supposed to have the money, but not really. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Will trying to start something for me because of my shoes. Talking about, is it raining in the studio? Will,
don't start no
first
shit,
of all, I'm
Will.
beefing with you, Will, because you did not come to the game show.
And you would have
So none of your comments will be getting read tonight. And
Will!
I want you to be to my own jump, so it don't got to be raining in the studio for me to wear rain boots.
Tell him it's raining somewhere, Japan, somewhere, baby. And she ready for the shit.
Tiffany, okay, Ray is in here. Jay Hamilton is in here.
Hey, Ray,
I can't tell whoever else is in here.
Ray J. I like that.
But
But
yeah.
you saying he ain't got no right to be mad?
I'm not saying he has a right either way. His prerogative is his prerogative. All I'm saying is, if he can't get it fixed, get another man to fix it.
Shut the fuck up.
And get another man to fix it. But if you can't get it fixed,
would you tell him?
I don't care about your pouting and shit. I mean, I probably wouldn't, and then I probably would already know he couldn't get it fixed anyway, so it wouldn't even be no need to have.
So you wouldn't even ask him. You would go straight to the ex. Teena, that's not right.
It wouldn't be no need in going to him, and then you definitely can't drive it. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even drive it.
Why do you need to drive it if you can't even? If something happened to it, you can't get it fixed. Why would you need to drive it?
Well, I might not have had $1,500 on me right then.
Okay, well, you could make something happen though.
What was his circumstance?
That's what I said.
We don't know. This is just
he just said he ain't had the money.
She just felt like putting his business out there, basically.
Yeah, it was a question.
Yeah, she
on
shared
the radio.
it was a thread that he shared. But yeah, he just said I ain't got it.
He shared that?
She did.
Oh, she did.
But he was just like, nah, I ain't got it. So she was like, oh, all right. And then a little bit later, she was like, oh, my old nigga got it fixed.
Okay,
and he wanted to break up with her.
Tank said Johnny getting it fixed, Johnny still hitting.
That's what I was at. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm telling y'all.
Like,
every woman has at least one ex that she can call. I don't care if she messed with him in 88 in high school. She got one man she can call to come fix her car, to change her tire when she can't reach you. Every woman got that one man. And ain't no way in hell she'll sleep with him again.
And Nakia Stewart is in here.
Hey, Nakia.
Nakia said, my good friend. Yes, Nakia.
We are.
One of our good men. Okay, Tracy Branch is watching. Tracy said, hey, lady.
What's up, Brownie?
Miss Brown is watching.
Hey, Miss Brown, girl, I missed you.
And Nakia said all men know that he's still hitting it if he get her car fixed.
Why are y'all saying that?
That's not really true, but I'm not going to tussle with them. I ain't going to tussle with them insecure asses.
The
possibilities of that being true is not far-fetched.
It's slim to none.
Right. I know, you got... Okay, in y'all instance, y'all might not be giving up the cooch. For some women, if man getting her car fixed, yeah, he done knocked her down a few times.
I'm not saying
that's crazy.
It's a coochie coupon. Hey, get your car fixed. You know.
I'm not saying.
When I need you to come see me drive that motherfucking car that I got fixed over the mile.
Oh, see, no, you ain't doing all that.
I'm just saying, that might be his philosophy.
You definitely not doing all that. But I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say he ain't trying to fuck. I'm just trying to say she ain't trying to fuck.
He ain't doing it because he's goodwill, man.
Oh, no. It's going to be... He might be a hidden agenda.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be a hidden agenda either.
Yeah, bitch. It really is.
That doesn't necessarily...
What man coming off $1,500 for the love, bitch?
First of all, you don't know the dynamic of their friendship.
And they could be really good friends.
You don't know. Like, that's just so...
Obviously, it gotta be
to think.
something because she put it out there.
It's not closed-minded. It's realistic. Because realistically, men want something in return.
Not always, though.
Yeah, but that's not unrealistic to think that way.
It's not unrealistic to think that they don't want it that way either.
Let's talk. I can't talk for all men, but that's a broad
You
spectrum.
think that, Eddie. Just say you
Let's
think.
Let's speak for the niggas I know.
Tracy, the question is, a young lady needed her car fixed, and her boyfriend could not get it fixed. So she asked an ex, and he got the car fixed. What are your thoughts on that? Was she wrong for that? What would you have done if you were the lady? What would you have done? What would you have done if you were the guy? I feel like, hey, if you can't get my car fixed, and I need my car fixed, I'm gonna get it fixed by him.
I second that.
And you're not driving it.
You totally out of it.
I don't disagree, but shut your mouth.
The kid said y'all keep a backup even if he ain't hitting it. And y'all keep 5 backups and y'all still...
Okay, Nakia, I'm not going to say no to that. That might be some truth to that.
There you go.
I'm just
That's
saying.
all I'm saying.
No, but that don't mean you're going to get it. No.
KIR, man. Let's keep it real. Man, I'm saying it. You know, everybody got their might, their wills, their wants. But just don't act like the shit ain't lingering in the air. That's all I'm just
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Every woman doesn't have a backup either. Moving on to the next question.
Mm-hmm.
When working with a team,
I don't have a backup.
When working with a team, what are some examples of effective collaboration?
A team?
Yeah, like working with a team, working collectively.
What are some what? I'm sorry.
What are some examples of effective collaboration?
An effective collaboration between what type of team? Any type of team?
Yeah, any type of team.
Communication.
Yeah, communication is the first and foremost. If you can't get that, and then exchanging ideas and actually listening to those ideas, that's all part of communication. But you know how like some people, they'll let you speak your piece, but they're not really listening to that shit. They already have in their mind what they want to do. So if you keep an open mind and you really listening and taking in what's being said, then that's the most effective to me.
Tracy said being open to all ideas and suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy said she did what she had to do to get her car fixed, period. I think that with any type of team, there has to be a leader. Not to say that the leader does not, like Tracy said, take suggestions and, you know, all this, that, and the third too, but I think leadership is like a big part of a team. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, you could vote the leader, a person could step up to the plate.
I feel like a leader is kind of established.
To be the leader. But I feel like leadership, like Eddie said, communication, respect.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And, I mean, establishing a common goal. I think that's always important. Like, what's our goal, and how can we all work to obtain this goal? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think all that's important.
So all of you guys have to be on the same page, basically.
Goddamn right, we're a team.
Well, it's not gonna work out.
It's not gonna work.
I think leaders are just kind of made. You know, like when somebody come in, they just automatically take the reins on certain things. I don't think I think in certain instances you might have to vote somebody in, but overall, you're gonna see who the leader is when you get into that dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
They
just let it
already
happen
exudes leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know.
Oh, you're using your SAT words.
We went to college.
Eddie using all his
street. I was a street professor, you know what I'm saying?
Period, Eddie.
I read books on the corner, you know?
Period, Eddie.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Moving on to number 3.
Mm-hmm.
In a romantic relationship, what is something that seems small but could ultimately be conducive to the demise of your relationship? Meaning, what is something that may seem so small and so minor, but it could be your deal breaker? If it persists, or
Eddie, you go first. Like overtime, you mean?
Yeah, it could be just like
It's gonna make me either fuck you up or leave you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Something like, what is it?
Bad spending habits.
Okay, Eddie. So you with the thrift, you
Bad spending habits.
you like
Are you
frugal,
thrifty, Eddie?
you frugal and stuff.
I mean, I got my times when I like to splurge and indulge, and then I got my times where I know.
Okay, are you guys sharing money, or can they splurge on their own money?
They do whatever you want to do with your money.
But they
you
can't
talking about
splurge
your
on your money.
Yeah, I mean, but if we got things we need done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, hell no, you can't be blowing bags. And then, like I said, you know, put it this way. If you don't prioritize how you spend your money, and then it starts to affect my money, then I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Because then it's no longer I'm doing what I want. Because what you want is now affecting me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go with that.
Okay, Nakia said peace and space. Ms. Brown said how you interact with my children.
Okay, that's a good one.
Tracy said your significant other being messy and you're a neat freak. That's
a good one too. Yeah, that would get the fuck on your nerves for real.
Nakia said if you make it, you can bake it. Whatever, Nakia. I forgot I did his papers in school. What you trying to say,
What's that
baby?
about? What?
Take your time, baby. What you trying to say?
I'm glad I wrote my own.
If you
papers.
make
One more in
it, you
English?
can bake it. Make sure you hold your IO wing. Okay, try again.
Next one. I ain't fucking with
Nakia,
that.
try that again.
We love you though, Nakia, but I can't fuck with that. Not after the day I had.
Take that shit, nigga.
You got really. I can't fuck with.
He said auto spill. That's how.
Oh yeah.
He blamed it on auto spill. It's like Nakia.
What time you come in?
And that's a problem.
It don't.
Coming in late all the time.
Okay. You gotta beat the sun. Like I feel like at my age, what the fuck you doing out at 5?
Mm-hmm.
Why you out at 4?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I came in at 4 the other day. But why are you out that late? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You old. I know you sleepy. What the fuck you doing out there?
Damn.
I'm just saying, we not.
No, that hit home.
In our listen,
Okay.
in our 20s, we can stay up all
Nakia says
night.
you don't have no control over a grown man.
You don't, and you don't have no control over a grown woman. Everybody got free will, but that's what I'm saying. That would make me leave you, because after you coming in the house at 4:00 in the morning every night, like what are you doing?
Ms. Brown said, "Hell yeah, respect." I don't know. I think my forever deal breaker would be probably like inconsistency, and I just feel like reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just really big on that. So
and generosity.
I would feel away if my actions weren't reciprocated.
You would die if somebody wasn't as generous, not as generous as you, but if they were stingy and you're you would last maybe 5 minutes.
Person. I couldn't do
How
it.
about, so how long do these relationships last though? When you start seeing these things, like what's
everybody is different.
Yeah.
Everybody is different, but I do feel like the older you get, your you know how you deal with things shortens, like your tolerance level shortens for things the older you get. Now, if you've been with a person for a long time and you get older, you're just going to deal with it.
You know
they're not going to sleep in the same room. They're going to do whatever. But if you're 50 and hey, you just start dating somebody, you're more likely to leave them alone at the blink of an eye when something is not going the way you want it to, because you know what I'm saying.
Not like we gonna turn the hose when you turn 50, man. Cause we gonna be moving people in and out.
No, you just don't have time for bullshit.
I mean, when I say hoes, I mean not necessarily like on purpose, but yeah, because I mean, you gotta think, you meet somebody at 50, that is 50 years of bullshit that they have accumulated.
But different people bring different things out of different people bring different things out of each other. So
I definitely agree with that. But for me, if I see any semblance of anything I did when I was 22.
Cassandra is in here.
What's up, Cassandra?
Cassandra said, I'm with Tone on that time thing. Like, get in the house.
That's stupid. It's just stupid to me.
But men are really still going out every night? Is that a thing?
That too. When you go into but for me, that's not a deal breaker. I don't really care how you spend your time. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But anything that I did, if you making me feel like I'm 22 through 25 again, and not in a good way, I'm out. You trying to borrow my car and drop me off. You trying to stay out till 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning every night. Like anything I did in my 20s.
You don't want to do it.
Yeah, just fuck off.
Jawanda said, happy Monday. Ms. Brown said, period. Nakia said, not every night. And
right.
Ms. Brown
and we go somewhere and
you right, but I have control over my decision to deal with it or not deal with it. I think
true, very true.
Talking to you, Eddie, I think.
Oh, Eddie, she
went for you.
Yeah, it sounds like it. She low-key came for you.
She just said, you're right, but I have control over my decision to deal with it or not. Next question, if anybody has anything else they want to discuss on that. Mm-hmm. Okay, the next question is Montana Barker appropriating black culture. And cultural appropriation takes place when members of a majority group adopt cultural elements of a minority group in an exploitive, disrespectful, and stereotypical way. And if y'all don't know who Montana Barker is, she is Travis Barker's daughter. Travis Barker is the drummer who's married to Kourtney Kardashian. And she, she wears the color wigs. She got a tan. She talk like she from East Atlanta. The whole stereotypical hood rat chick. And she's a young, rich, white girl. And some people have a problem with it. And she's also trying to be a rapper.
Well, first and foremost,
Travis Barker like white trash though, so I don't know if that really.
Eddie, don't get us canceled, but you right. You right, but you right though.
Shit,
he is giving slight trailer, but rich. First and foremost, a few years ago when she came out with her music career, she was giving Disney character.
Miley did it. Miley started off Disney, then she went to twerking.
Yeah, but Miley didn't get dark skin though.
But Miley definitely appropriated black
culture. She didn't get in a
for sure.
Sales. Most of them do. Ariana Grande do to me.
Ariana Grande.
She can sing and shit, but she's
Latina, so we give her a pass.
Do we?
Yeah.
You'll give her a pass, but not Cardi.
I don't not give Cardi a pass. Cardi's from the Bronx. She is a hood rat. I don't like Cardi B calling dark-skinned women roaches and things of that nature.
Cardi.
That's why I don't give Cardi.
I learned that on Talks with Tone and Teena.
Yeah.
So she's basically selling herself as a Disney character, and then 3 or 4 years later, she comes out as this brown skin, color wig wearing. Now you got an Atlanta accent. That's the problem I had with it. Like you, it's not even misappropriating. You just all out trying to be a black girl.
So she didn't start off this way.
Fuck no. She started out.
Her mother is Shayna Moakler.
Yeah.
She got some kids by Oscar De La
But
Hoya.
Shayna Moakler jive hood too. But what I'm saying is she grew up privileged, and your initial coming out,
Miss Brown,
you was pretending to be privileged. You was going horseback riding. You had your trainer right there in your music video.
Yes,
all that
Tracy
shit.
Travis Barker's daughter.
Then 4 years later, you got an Atlanta accent, you my complexion, and you got a motherfucking pink wig on, rapping now. Like, girl, sit down. I don't think it's misappropriating. I think she's portraying a black girl.
That's cultural.
That's what. No, there's a difference to me. Izzy Azalea, she misappropriates our shit all the time. I'll give her that. When you change your complexion to be us,
you adopt cultural elements of a minority group.
You're not adopting that
in a stereotypical or.
But she's not adopting it.
Who?
She changed her skin tone to reflect a black girl. Yeah. Now you're being a black. Misappropriating is you trying to sound like us, you popping your shit, you doing whatever, but you still being you. That's one thing. But when you're changing your outer appearance and what you're saying out your mouth, it's a black girl. You're trying to be a black girl.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I'm trying to say it's further than that for me. It's like you went too far.
You can say blackfishing, whatever.
Yes, that's more. Yes,
you like to use.
Yes.
Yeah, you can say blackfishing.
She was blackfishing. That's a great word.
Everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black. Yes, blackfishing
is a thing. Let me ask y'all this:
Google her.
Where is the line? Is there a line between?
I mean,
you borrowing some elements of our culture.
The only time that I accept you in the being a white person in a black culture is if that's how you were raised.
Mm-hmm.
We all know anybody that has ever lived in the hood knows that there has always been like a white family.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have been in the hood more than they've been in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
They act according to what they know. So hey, you get a pass on that, in my opinion.
Right, I agree with that.
But if you have had a silver spoon in your mouth your entire life, and now all of a sudden you start hanging around a few fake thugs, and you listen to and study people's like mannerisms and voice and get cornrows. No,
so
you don't get a pass for that.
You know what I think though? I feel like the ones that grew up in the hood, that's really them. That's why it's accepted.
So let me ask you this: What about the people that's within our race that live a silver spoon lifestyle, but their kids want to run down to the hood and adapt?
That happens a lot because they have an identity crisis.
Are they ghetto appropriators too? Because that's
cultural.
I mean, like,
I don't think they're cultural appropriating. I think they're trying to be get-withs. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's everybody gets.
I don't think it's the same.
First and foremost, we need to answer this: is there a such thing as ghetto culture?
I think so.
I believe so.
I feel like everybody
that
I'm
from, so
I don't use the word. I personally don't use that word.
What ghetto?
Yeah,
I don't like it either.
I've never. Somebody be like, "That's ghetto."
I don't like it. It's so derogatory.
I don't use
it. That's because I mean, people that wanted to disassociate themselves from the ghetto. Yeah, of course they done made it.
I hear
Eddie, I'm as hood as it comes. Don't call me ghetto.
I hear so many black people saying that's ghetto or that's N-word shit.
It's so negative.
When they go to a party and it's a black event. If you go to a black event, black people should be quote unquote acting black. They should not be not acting themselves.
Exactly.
And then other black people shouldn't be looking down on them for acting themselves.
I think it's a difference between hood and ghetto. I'm hood, but I'm not ghetto. Like ghetto is like to me, it's a negative connotation on ghetto. When people say ghetto, they mean it mean-spirited. They mean it in a negative way. They mean it as in you're uneducated, you're uncultured, you have no coof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nah, I'm not ghetto. I'm hood as a motherfucker, but I'm not even as a motherfucker. I'm kind of hood. I'm not ghetto. I think there's a major difference, and I think that's why I feel like you should never call anybody
Tracy
ghetto.
said they do whatever to go viral and become famous. It's
that's
tired
true too.
and played out, but it'll never stop.
But they get
themselves
record
is
deals
nothing.
and shit, Tracy.
Bring us in. Being themselves is nothing. They have to bring us into everything. Nanny is watching. Lauren said, "Hey, ladies."
Hey, Nanny. Hey,
Nakia
Lauren.
said Moors. And Nakia also said, "Never mind." Ed said what I was about to ask, and I guess that question that you said.
See, that's why the
kids from
that's
the
why
suburbs,
we need to build perspective.
Black kids from the burbs. I just feel like they're trying to fit in and be get what's. But I don't think it's the same as a white person mocking and mimicking a black stereotype.
The difference come in because you I mean, if you white, you gonna stand out. That's it. But
because Tina Marie, nobody ever that I know has ever said that Tina Marie was trying to be black. It came. That just was the way that she acted.
No, that's not what he said.
Thought she was black. She wasn't trying to pretend to be how she was.
She was soulful, no doubt. She was soulful. I'm just speaking in terms of like.
I don't agree.
Like, all right, so color, right? We'll say black, white. You know, they white. They.
So somebody white lived in Tyler House and they act just like you. You wouldn't look at them no different because that's how they grew up. But if somebody started going to Princeton and all of a sudden they come around, they started the freshman year as a nerd, and then they're saying yo and trying to be whatever. You're gonna look at them differently.
But I'm gonna feel that way whether he white or black. He can be black and went to Princeton and speaks with a proper vernacular and then come around me, hey, what up, home? Shut the fuck up, nigga. That ain't you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but we're speaking on white people appropriating black culture. We're not talking about black people.
But for that, everybody got that one cousin who mama had the good job and they had both parents in the house and they lived out Mitchellville or whatever, Georgetown for the DC people, but they still had cousins in the hood, and they came to the hood every weekend to stay over their grandmother's house, so they claimed the set, but you wasn't raised like that. You never was.
Every Maryland boy that I know, because I lived in Maryland, but I went to school in DC. Every Maryland boy I know tried to pretend or claim they was from DC.
Correct.
And the last time they lived in DC, they was like 3 or 4 years old.
And every girl that grew up in the suburbs wanted to be hood bad as shit. She hung with the hood girls at school. She went around the hood way or whatever. Then she was from there, but they wasn't raised from there. I think that's what Eddie's saying. And to me, Eddie, I kind of agree with Tina. I don't feel like that's really misappropriating. I really feel like that's
trying to fit in, trying to be.
Yeah, you like.
I'm not disagreeing.
Listen,
I'm not disagreeing.
Hood life, you can't deny this, Eddie. Hood life is a vibe. Will you agree? It's fun as fuck.
The next question is Haley Bailey's alleged pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like it would tarnish her career and her image if Haley Bailey is in fact pregnant by DDG? She was she is the reigning Little Mermaid in the Disney movie and that whole thing. Mm-hmm. And she goes with a YouTuber / rapper named DDG. And it's alleged that she's pregnant. So do you feel like her pregnancy will tarnish her image or ruin her career?
Okay, so I'm going to say yes, slightly, because her fans are the ones that's upset if she's pregnant by DDG. Her fans are the ones like, DDG got money and all that shit. He got the clout, he got the money, he a YouTuber. He's a famous YouTuber. So, you know, he's not living off her, nothing like that. It's his image. So, you know, it's kind of like a Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston type of thing where, let's be honest, people's perception of Bobby Brown brought Whitney down a notch or two. You know what I'm saying?
Way down. And,
yeah.
And come to find out, Whitney was the
troublemaker.
Exactly. She was the crackhead.
It's the same thing. It's not the same thing as in Haley's the problem, but it's the same thing as in she has this cookie cutter image. She's the Little Mermaid, for God's sakes. Mm-hmm. And he just this messy YouTuber that's always in shit. He always in stuff with his ex. He was caught like cheating on her. He was caught with like, it's just too much. Yeah, so her fans are the ones saying, bitch, you better not be pregnant by him. So it sounds like to me, they, you know, if she is, it's going to be some drama.
Okay. Nakia said her image will be tarnished because everybody is so quick to judge. Ms. Brown said perfectly said she's just not a crackhead.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's not him in this situation. DDG is the messy one in their relationship, but her fans are the ones that's saying she better not be pregnant by him.
I think it could tarnish her image because the same way that people make you, they break you.
Yep.
You know, the same way they lift you up, those are the same people that will tear you down. And Disney is a franchise that is known for purity. You know what I'm saying? Disney wants their characters to appear as wholesome as possible. First of all, nobody wanted her to be the mermaid because she was black.
Yeah.
She's also coming out in The Color Purple on Christmas Eve.
I can't wait for that.
She's starring in that. And I don't know. I can't tell if she's pregnant. She's never confirmed or denied it. She does look pregnant. Her face, her body, her mannerisms, everything.
Like 24.
I think she can get through it. It just depends on like how they play it going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think she can get through it and still be who she's gonna be.
I don't think it's going to be any problems from Disney or anybody else. Disney going to wait to see what everybody else say. And unfortunately, we are in a society right now where your fans do dictate your career. They do dictate whether you hot or not.
That's the unfortunate side.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's
as far as your personal life is concerned, you know, when we was younger, yeah, we had control over what albums we bought and shit like that. But we did it whether the music was good. Today, everybody's in every aspect of your life, and if they don't agree with
social media,
if they don't agree with one personal choice you made, bitch, they will cancel the fuck out of you. Your career is over. So that's why I'm saying her fans might make or break her because they're the ones that saying we don't agree with your personal life decision.
Wow.
This girl, 20, she in her mid-20s. She old enough to have a baby by whoever she wants.
DDG,
but they don't like him.
And she's not married.
So they could decide not to support her because they don't like him. I don't think a marriage thing matter.
And DDG is what?
He a rapper and a YouTuber.
Cassandra said it'll tarnish her image but not ruin her career. Nakia said, yes, Ed,
Okay.
in the public, we know the backstory. Tracy said, my comment disappeared, but again, I think she'll be okay, and she'll probably bounce back.
Yeah, hell yeah. She gonna bounce, because everybody gonna love the baby. Let's be honest. And everybody gonna be pressed to be in her business on what's going on between her and DDG after the baby. So yeah, she gonna bounce back.
Moving on to the next question. A woman made a TikTok video saying that it is unacceptable to go to certain events without makeup on. What are your thoughts on that?
She tripping.
I feel like if you over 40, that's the truth. You do a little something. Put a gloss on. Do something. And I'm a person that don't even really like makeup or wear makeup. I wear makeup to be on camera or if I'm going out somewhere. But she can tell you, I don't even know how to do makeup. But over a certain age, yeah, everybody look good or think they look good. And there's some bitches that look bomb as fuck. But you need a little bronzer, girl.
That makes you pushing her shit off on everybody else.
Could be.
I mean, I feel,
Was this woman over 40? Do we know?
She was over 40.
Okay.
And on the video, she didn't have on makeup. She was talking about, you're going to a gala. You're wearing an evening gown. And you're going barefaced.
Oh, in that case, yes. I 100% agree.
You know, she's just talking in general. Certain events warrant. And like Tone said, wearing makeup does not mean you have to have on a full, look like a drag queen or anything like that. There are levels to it. You can have on a lipstick, a gloss, a little concealer. You don't have to be done all up.
Right.
But looking like you're on your way to the laundromat with an evening gown on going to a gala,
it's unacceptable.
I do agree with her that you should do a little something to yourself.
I feel like, you know what I feel that way about? People that don't wear heels. Like how you...
I don't wear heels.
I don't agree with that.
And Tone wears heels everywhere.
Yeah, but I've been working with you on that for years, and you still won't come over to the other side. But I feel like if you going somewhere fancy, what the fuck you got a flat on, like kitten heels?
Okay, Miss Brown said that's bullshit. Everyone don't need it. Depends on the person.
Over 40?
Tracy said if you insecure without makeup, just say that because that's dumb.
Miss Brown, even over Tracy, you even do a little gloss, girl.
I kind of agree with that.
Jawanda said it's your personal choice.
Wait, you agree with what?
The kid said to each his own. Miss Brown said that some women are naturally beautiful.
I agree with that. I 100%
Tracy
agree
said, but
with
it's
that.
some women who don't need a thing on their faces. And Jawanda said she don't wear no heels. And Bacon said, hey y'all, I'm
Jawanda.
up.
Hey,
girl.
Jawanda.
I think she pushing her.
Let's talk.
Like
Let's
I
talk
don't wear
about that.
I don't wear heels, and I do think that some outfits warrant heels. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wear them because I can't walk.
I was about to say,
now I do have. I'm sorry, I do have a couple of pair. I wear heels to the game show. I do have a couple of pair that I can walk in, but I do think some outfits, if you don't have heels on, sit down somewhere because it don't look right.
That's what I was about to ask you. A gala, would you try your best to find a heel that's appropriate?
I would, but I would wear a gown that covers my feet so you can't tell that I don't have on heels. But
however you can work.
And we all know, some people, it's not about who's beautiful and who doesn't or does need makeup. But just imagine a Vanessa Williams or anybody. Vanessa Williams was Miss America. She was said to be very beautiful. Even Vanessa Williams needs on a lipstick or whatever if she's going to a Miss America event. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't want to see you with a gown on and just pure bare face.
And I think we need to reiterate that. We're not talking about the girls that's going to Target. She's saying when you get dressed up and you don't put makeup on, that's crazy to her.
Sue's a makeup artist. What is your opinion on
What's
that?
What's your thoughts, Susan?
But
you saying to each his own. How do you like your ladies, Eddie? You want a makeup? You want a full pan? What you want?
COVID spoiled me. It's hard to wear heels again. Cassandra said it's hard to wear heels again after COVID.
Cassandra, I need you to get back into that.
Cassandra, I wear slides everywhere I go.
Just a clean face.
Clean face.
Tracy said, I did my time with heels. Them days are over. But outfits that cute ass shoe for the occasion. Sue said, oh my God, I just came in just in time. Lauren said, as soon as I hit 40, I can't wear heels no more. And I'm starting to wear something on my face so I don't look washed out. Sue said makeup Sue said makeup is an accessory.
Agree.
Wear some goddamn makeup if you outside. I'm trying to start wearing heels every time I go out now. And
who said that?
The kids said, Sue said that. And
I love it.
When you go out, just look good.
There you go.
Whatever your perception is, it look good.
And everybody's
just try your very best.
Everybody's perception of what looks good, what doesn't, to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
It's not to each his own on those heels, though. Get the fuck back in those heels, ladies.
I'm gonna wear my slides to the end of the rainbow.
I'm gonna keep working on it.
What if she got fat feet? Can't fit.
I don't care. Figure something out.
They got wide width. They got
wide width.
They got size 14 wide width shoes.
Yes,
if your foot big and wide, they got.
Bitch,
don't
put your arms out that
They got
far.
something for everything.
The fuck? Don't put your arms.
They got
you did this and this. The fuck is that, a Sasquatch?
So they got something for everything.
They got all that shit.
I mean, they got something for everything. I be on the tennis shoe sites because you know my son wears a 14. They got 19. They got something for every. This is 2023. Literally, anything you want, anything you want to become, anything you want to do, you can do it.
Yep. And beauty is pain. You looking cute is far outweighs. I mean, you can take them off a little bit later, but
and I agree with this too. I agree with Sue is saying here. Sue said a lot of y'all 40 and up wear lipstick, mascara, liner, and eyeshadow. Babe, that's makeup too. Like I said before you came on here, Sue, I was saying when a person is wearing like an evening gown, no, you don't have to have on foundation or look like a drag queen. But hey, gloss. Some people just put on mascara and be like, I don't wear makeup. Yeah, that's makeup. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to. That's a pick me type of situation. No, I don't wear that. But you have on makeup.
Exactly.
So that is very true.
With that, girl? If you need a little enhancement.
Tracy said they got heels for drag queens, so they can definitely be.
Hey, Tracy, I was thinking the same shit.
Moving on to the next question.
I'm outdated.
Men.
Like shit, you need to be hip, Daddy.
Men.
Your
girlfriend won't allow your child to come over her house. Come over to her house where you reside. What is your plan and what are your thoughts? And this came from, I think you might have sent it to me, Tone. A young lady had a baby by a guy. And she was having some difficult times in her life. So she reached out to the guy's girlfriend. She sent her inbox. She posted the screenshot. So this is a true story. She sent the girlfriend a message and was like, hey, I'm having some rough times. Do you mind if little Savannah, or whatever her name was, come over your house? The girl said no. She can't come over my house. And because the father lived there, the girlfriend said contact his mother. She can't come here. And she was like, I don't have time for kids. Like, I don't want kids in my house. You know, all of that kind of thing. So as the man, as the father of little Savannah, how do you navigate through that? You live with your girlfriend. She is not accepting your child to come over. Her mom is having a rough time in life right now. What do you do as the man?
Me and my girlfriend might break up.
Might?
Why y'all gotta break up?
I mean, that's my seed.
Why y'all can't just move? Why can't you just move out? Or you just don't want to be with her?
I mean, like I said, that might constitute to me breaking up with her. Because, like I said, my child is an extension of me.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can't have my child in the place where I reside, then what with me and you got to... Because I gotta put a lot of my energy into my child. You don't even want my kid to be around you. So how you want to act...
Okay, so wait. There's a piece missing out of this. Here's her logic. The girlfriend's logic is this. I don't want the responsibility of taking care of a child. I don't have any kids with this man. Let's be honest. If the child comes over here, I'm going to be responsible for... I'm not going to just sit there and watch him fucking walk through a wall or break his hand and not say nothing. So ultimately, the adults in the house is going to be responsible for the child. She don't want that responsibility. When he goes to work, she's left with the child. When they're both just chilling in the house, she's have to look after the child. She don't want that responsibility, and that's why the child can't come over.
Baker said, take your children to your house. He ain't got no house. He's staying over on Kim sofa on her back. He living off of Kim.
They live together. Tina, they didn't say. They just said she lived together.
Girl had to pay for
if they live together, trust and believe. If they live together, she wouldn't have to ask. It wouldn't have to be cleared. If they live together,
that's true.
She would.
That's her place.
Savannah would be coming over.
I stand corrected. That's her place.
So this nigga living on her, he can't get her car fixed, and he can't have his daughter come over.
Might be the same nigga. We don't know.
I think first and foremost, a lot of times people need to. I'm not 1,000% with the girlfriend, but I see where she's coming from. First of all, I'm not married to you. I'm not going to keep pretending every time I get a boyfriend or get somebody, your child is not my child. I don't want to be their stepmother. I don't want to do none of that. And if I know that you're not even responsible for yourself, then like Tone said, your child coming here is going to be me taking care of that child. And I might not have kids or my kids might be grown. I'm not finna play patty cake, do hair, look at Coco Melon. I'm not doing none of that.
That was actually one of the things she said. I'm not married to him. So I feel like I shouldn't be, that's not my responsibility, obligation. So Eddie, I got a question for you. Does that change things for you? Her rationale for the kid not coming over, does that change things for you?
Me personally? Hell yeah.
So would you still break up with her because
damn
of
right. Damn right. We got
Cassandra said Cassandra said if you don't accept my child, goodbye.
Hey.
Sue said I can accept the child, but me becoming the caregiver, hell no. Nah.
Why
Brown said he better move and break up with her.
Why do y'all
Brown
go
said,
with...
yes, Eddie, the hell with her.
Wait, why are y'all going with acceptance? This has nothing to do with accepting the child. This is saying, I don't want to babysit your kid.
Said, and honestly, it's not her responsibility, but that should be established before anyone moves in together.
Agreed. I agree with that.
And Ms. Brown said now, if it's her place, then she have the right. But I think he should look at her character.
Why is that a character flaw? She's being completely honest. No, she's being completely honest with this man. She telling him up front, I don't want to babysit your kid. I don't want the responsibility of being her stepmother. I'm not her stepmother. I don't want the fuck shit. Y'all automatically going to accept this. It has nothing to do with acceptance. She don't want the responsibility. She don't want to be responsible for nobody's kid because that's why she ain't had no kids.
We gotta break up.
So why do we need to break up though? Why can't you just move out and get your own shit?
Let him go.
I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna have my own shit, my own youngin', and then
I feel like if a man told me that,
because you gonna come over there, you still gotta be with my child.
No,
my child.
I'll come over there when you got a sitter.
Oh yeah.
We can go on dates when you got a sitter. I don't want to fuck with your kid.
Sue question is to Miss Brown. Sue said, me not wanting to be a mom says what about my character?
Right.
And Candace said, listen, I'm not mad at her. She was upfront and honest.
That's what I say, Candace.
She knows her perspective up front. Listen, at my age, I don't want children at my house either.
Javani.
Move the fuck around, vacancy.
Javani, will you agree with me on this? At your age, at your big age right now, if a nigga had a 4-year-old,
I couldn't do it.
Right.
I could honestly could not do it.
Would you tell him up front, I can't do it?
Yeah.
So what is the difference between that?
And people, like I always say, people got a problem with honesty. She was honest, and now everybody want to beat her up.
Honest. What? No.
You want her
And
to bring
know
the
what
child over
problem
there and
is?
pretend she liked the child?
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying?
What you want her to act fake and act like she liked this child and then, or bring him over there and then mistreat the motherfucker? No, she telling you up front. Don't bring your motherfucking kids through here. I ain't for the motherfucking children.
Like I said, if it was his place, the girl wouldn't have had to ask.
And then that's the problem. The problem
Y'all
is,
men, get yourselves together.
It's so many women that's so accepting. They're so ready to play the mama role to make themselves look good for him and make him think, you this ultimate bitch. Nah, I'm not playing that fucking role. I don't want your 4-year-old. Take little homie. We can break up if you want. We ain't got to. We can't live together.
And I agree with Eddie too. Obviously, y'all not on the same page.
I don't agree with Eddie. You just have to have a child.
I agree. Y'all need to break up. She need to go. Y'all need to go.
Are you looking for a mother for your child?
No, I mean.
So why we gotta break up
at that moment, I might need a mother.
Candace said, "Preach, Tone."
Why we need a? Why we?
Ms. Brown said then she don't need to.
So you depend on what you looking for.
Ms. Brown said she don't need to deal with someone with children because whenever my kids need me, I'm out. Sue said, "F him, the baby, and the BM. I'm outside. I ain't got no kids." Sue said she don't have no kids. What's the struggle? Tammy, Tone, you are so combative, laughing my butt off. You stand
I'm just saying, girl.
That's Tama Taylor Robinson.
Hey, Tama.
She said you're competitive.
I agree with Sue. Fuck me and my child.
I am sometimes Tama.
But that's why you.
I'm feeling you on that, Sue.
But that's why you have to. You can't be so quick to jump into things and hey, I want to play house and yeah, I have this guy and I really want a man so bad because he comes with a package. And now that his baby mother is in a bind and she can't take care of their kid, she's leaning on her support system, which she's thinking is him, which is ultimately the girl because you living off of the girl.
Let's reenact this. She my baby mother. She called me, hey, look, come get your son. I need you. Come get him. Right?
Go down, bread for the city or something.
You together, right? Mm-hmm. And I gotta bring my badass son. And look, I'm
thank you, Tracy. Establish these boundaries beforehand.
He was bad as shit. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to deal with my badass son. So guess what? Tom Boo, I love you, but I'm gonna have to go ahead on.
You can move out.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with me being your girlfriend?
Sandra said they are a package deal regardless of who has custody.
If we can work this out.
That's his on account.
If we can work this out, fine. But at the same damn time, it ain't gonna work.
Here's my thing. You just said your son bad as fuck.
It's fuck.
Why would I sign up for that, Eddie?
So that's why I gotta move.
Yes, you gotta move. But why we gotta break up? Because you gotta move.
Because you ain't gonna like my badass son.
I don't have to like him. I ain't gotta fuck with him. That's your son. Your baby mother called you, and told you some shit was going on with your kid.
But who don't want somebody that they with to like their kids?
I don't dislike them. I don't want to know them.
Because I done, listen, me personally, I done broke up with a girl because her kids was bad.
I totally agree with that.
I left her to fuck alone. Not alone. I left her to fuck alone.
And
you know what?
I also feel like if you are trying to be in a committed relationship with a person, you should at some point you do meet the kids and develop a relationship.
Ms. Brown said you tripping down, Tone.
No, you do pick up, you do meet your kids.
Hey, I love you and your spirit 10 toes down, badass baby kids.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm not fucking with you if you ain't messing with my children, Ms.
That's
Brown
all I'm
said.
saying.
But why I gotta mess with them at all?
Okay,
I
agree. If you're dealing with someone, if they don't like your children, y'all shouldn't even be dealing with each other.
If you're dealing with somebody in a long-term relationship type of situation, I do agree with that. If we're gonna move in eventually, I agree with that. If we're gonna get married, I agree with that. I'm not gonna be your home girl and you gonna throw your motherfucking kids on me. No, I'm not doing that.
I don't
need to meet them. I don't need to meet them. I don't need to do none of that shit. And if your baby mother ever called you and said that she is in a tough spot and you need to get your child, incidentally, I would look at you some type of way if you didn't get your child. Fuck what I'm saying. Fuck living here. You need to tend to that because if that mother, she's telling you she's asking for help. It's your responsibility to help her because you made that child. It's not my responsibility to house you motherfuckers, though.
Well, that's that on that question. We're gonna move along.
Next question.
Okay. The next question is, I don't know if you guys know anything about like concealed carry and things of that nature, but a new law is coming into place on October the 1st. And I spoke to someone earlier today. I can't get to my phone because he sent me all the notes. about the class. They said that they're really trying to make it harder in Maryland for people to get the concealed carry. Mm-hmm. So they have upped the fees and they have upped the criteria for taking the class. He is going to gift, for the record, with someone to get a free concealed carry.
I hope I win that.
But anyway, he said he wanted us to do it or whatever, and of course he's going to look out. It's little Corey. I talked to him for a while today.
Corey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put his information in our bio. But has anyone thought about getting concealed carry? Does anyone have concealed carry? He said that the Zoom option will no longer be available starting October the 1st. Mm-hmm. And of course, the classes will be more money starting October the 1st.
I 100%. I was definitely afraid of guns my whole life, and up until like 2 years ago, I want a gun, and I want to conceal and carry. People crazy nowadays. Like, you gotta get a motherfucker off you by any means necessary. So, yeah.
Can somebody tag Brandy
and I want to take
Turner?
the class.
Can somebody tag Brandy with an I, Brandy Turner, in the comments? Because I told her that we would discuss her thing that she has going on Saturday too.
Oh shit.
People reach out to me all the time now. And Brandy is doing a real estate class for commercial real estate. Okay. She's trying to get black-owned businesses to invest in themselves and buy their buildings instead of renting and leasing and things of that nature. So she's doing a free lunch and learn, where you get free lunch and you get to learn. She has guest speakers and all of that. It's in Logan Circle, Northwest, from 1 to 3 on Saturday. If Brandy can say she wants to take the concealed carry class, because I feel like we could get a group together and, of course we could get a deal. I can't speak for Corey, but I'm sure he would give us a deal if we got a group together and made that.
The Talk to Tone and Teena concealed carry.
TikTok.
I win it.
He said that, we would go to the gun range very early in the morning before it started getting crowded. Mm-hmm. And then the other piece, which would be Zoom, would be in a classroom. But it's just two things all together. It's the class piece and then the actual gun range.
Corey, to tell him, do we need a gun first or?
No, you don't need a gun first.
He supplies the guns.
And then he tells you where your concealed carry is legal in whatever states. Mm-hmm. Some of them you get legal in 37 states. Some of them you get only legal in the DMV. It's just different. All these different. I talked to him at length today, just so I could be like a little abreast and educated on it.
Okay, so if you guys want to do a class with us, a conceal and carry class with us, let us know I'm gonna pin a clip right here, and y'all put it in the comments.
Oh my
God!
Y'all now everybody in the comments. Sue said everybody been telling her she need to get one since she's a single woman. Candace said
I agree, Sue.
Candace said her mom been wanting to take it.
Yes.
Bacon said her and her sister going to take it. Tama said I took the class, got my letter. So thanks for the info. I will be getting my weapons this Friday.
I know that's right, Tama.
Shoot them up, bang bang. It's like
that's keep a motherfucker off you, Tama.
What's that Babyface song? I met my baby at the
Gotcha. Shoot them up, baby.
Yeah. Ms. Brown said I'm scared of actually shooting one, but you never know if you put in the situation to have to use it. Sue said if you don't read my whole comment, leave it, y'all.
Don't start no shit, Sue.
Okay, the rest of Sue's comments said, I am a single woman and a small business owner, but I don't want to have to use it, so I'm not interested. Okay,
Sue.
Good day.
I feel like you should get one, Sue.
So we're going to get that together. And since we're on the topic of things, we're also going to talk about Candace's spin class. Candace has a spin therapy studio.
She does.
And Candace was so gracious enough to gift Eddie, the winner of For the Record, a free class.
You'll be there what time?
Now I will say Candace be posting the videos and I'm scared to go.
Why?
Because first
they be
of all,
looking lit.
Like I can't do that. Then the minute
you want to
they be up,
bike.
I can't. They be up front showing off, waving, laughing. They be doing like I can't do any of that, Candace.
Tina, you can look. No, her idea of working out is standing there fucking recording and doing a two-step. Right, with a cute outfit on
and be like this.
That's what she do the whole entire workout. She don't sweat. She don't do shit. So that's why she can't see herself pedaling on a fucking stationary bike.
First of all, they be at Candace Studio at 6 in the morning. I mean, they look like they in a Robin Thicke video swerving through New York traffic, and this is in the studio.
And all you see is sweat everywhere. I'm for it, Candace. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I already started back my workouts yesterday.
Whoever wants to get together with us for that, Eddie, Tone, and myself. Sue already said she was going to do it. Lakeisha said she was going to do it. Tahira said she was going to do it. So whoever wants to get together with us with that, we're going to shoot for Saturday the 7th or the week before.
Okay.
So what's that? Like the 30th or
the first?
The first.
No, the 30th.
The 30th or the 7th. It's in Capitol Heights, Edge, over there off of the Hampton Mall. Tonette and I went to the grand opening, and it was lit. It was very nice and all of that.
It was.
And Candace is very nice.
And Candace is also a great supporter.
She is. So we have to pay it forward.
We definitely do.
Okay, that's enough. Sue said, go ahead and show her out, as y'all know. Sue is my
Shout out my boo.
And y'all know she does Susie Kiss makeup as well as Susie Kiss Customs. Y'all know she has a book. She don't even do what she's supposed to do for her book.
Dude, with the book.
She has a book that motivates brown girls to embrace their skin tone and embrace themselves. It's a self-help book. It has mommy and me activities for the mom and the daughter and all of that. And if you want a copy, or if you know a little girl that is in need of a copy, I have copies on hand, or you can get it at Amazon. Put your link in the bio, in the comments. So now that the show is over, we're going to talk about For the Record.
Okay.
I have on my For the Record hoodie.
Love that.
Shout out to Lakeisha for gifting me this, and she also gifted some For the Record hoodies and t-shirts that we gave away during intermission. Tone won one. Cassandra Jones is in the comments.
Cassandra, you won one too, girl?
Yes. Cassandra won one off of that Me, Myself, and I question. So anyway, Eddie, who I handpicked to be on the show because he is very musically inclined. I handpicked him and I knew that he would excel. He won. And
congratulations, Eddie. Now, is Eddie, does that knock him out? He can't participate in future, or do he fight for his title? Or how does that work?
How I want to do it is, after we do 6 episodes, that means we will have 6 winners. And since it's 6 contestants, we'll do an all-star.
Yeah.
All of the winners, the first 6 winners will come back, and they'll be in an all-star, like, battle of the death, trying to get, like, a big cash prize going.
Ooh.
And something like that.
I need to learn some music shit. I want to do it.
So, For the Record, if you don't know, and if you're in the comments, if you would like to be a contestant on For the Record, we have a form for you to fill out to submit. If you just like to participate by coming and being a part of the live studio audience, you are more than welcome. If you were at For the Record, please leave us a comment letting us know what you thought about it, and if you would attend another one, if you would recommend it to someone, and if you know somebody that will be a contestant. Now, For the Record is a music trivia game show. It has music from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. We are prepared to do like specialty game shows, like just a millennial game show.
That sounds good.
We're willing to do like, hey, if you, like Candace she's a teacher. If you got a group of teachers and y'all want to do a game show, we could do that for y'all.
Yes.
If you're a chef and you got a group of chefs and y'all want to battle it out on the game show, whatever your niche is.
Corporate sponsorship, you do that too?
Yeah, we're looking for that. We're looking to do like Christmas parties, team building events at, nonprofits and corporate organizations. If you want to have For the Record come to your birthday party and do the whole show, we can do that as well.
So how do they find, should they like your page, or what's all?
You should definitely like the page to keep up with what's going on. Our next show is going to be in October. It will be I know some people don't like to use the word Halloween, so it will be a costume theme party. Costumes aren't mandatory, but who don't want to look cute and, wish. So, Eddie, how did you like For the Record? You don't have to get just extra winded because I don't want to feel like I'm bragging. But how did you feel about it?
Go ahead, brag.
You, first of all, you deserve a brag because it was awesome.
Brag. You should brag.
Definitely.
You should brag. Give it up.
It was awesome. It was a great show. Did you really feel it? You had to do a double take? But we're going to excuse that. As a guest, I'm going to tell you she thought of everything. We came out. We were seated comfortably. It felt like a game show. It felt like a TV, like a real taping. You know what I'm saying? We had cocktail waitresses and all that shit.
Definitely.
It was the bomb.
Definitely.
DJ, it was a nice vibe. I loved it, and of course, I'm going to be back. And I'm not saying that just because that's my best friend.
She went on a date night.
Yes,
it's great for
a date night.
It's great for a date night. It's great
Girls' night.
girls' night, if you're one of them solo type of guys that go to places by yourself and you want to meet some girls, if you're into church and you just want to let your hair down but you don't want to go to something ratchet, it's something for everyone. And everyone loves music.
It was a vibe.
How did you feel as a contestant though, Eddie?
Eddie, when I asked you to be on the game show, how did you feel? And then when you came to the studio, what were your thoughts?
Well, I was ecstatic that you invited me to be on the show. You know what I mean?
Did you think you'll win?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Eddie said he knew he was going to win.
Without a doubt, like, this is what I do. You know what I mean? Shit.
Eddie said you goddamn right I was going to win.
Right, I mean, but the way, you know what I'm saying, the way it was set up was nice. The audience was beautiful. It was grown. It was sexy. It was a vibe.
Hey,
for sure.
The host, he was immaculate.
The hostess with the mostest.
They had the Monty's Angels. I love that aspect. I like
our showgirls.
Yeah, like
already got their costumes for the costume party.
For a show that was created out of osmosis and put together like that, it was awesome.
Thank you, Eddie.
I love
Thank you.
I love your synopsis, Ed.
Yeah, I look forward to coming back and competing on the all-star level. You know what I mean? I'm ready.
And you also got to be an audience member to get that perspective.
Oh yeah,
too.
I'm definitely gonna come.
Well, Eddie was given a lifetime free entry to
Eddie!
What? I got it.
Yeah, Eddie gets in free for lifetime.
What?
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been included with that, Eddie. I got to put a cap on that.
I agree with you, but
don't use all your
somebody
shit,
else
Eddie.
gifted it to him. Or whatever.
I am there to show my support.
A random lady ran into our host days after the show. It was like, that was the best $40 I spent in a long time.
Oh.
And she also said it should be done once a week.
Yeah,
and she came there on a date night.
It got random. It got weekly
potential.
Like
Tracy said, "Great seeing you, Two-Tone." Candace said, "Bring one of them cakes." So we're going to just keep striving and moving forward for the record. And I appreciate everybody's support, feedback. I'm going to do a survey next to just really see where we can improve or whatever. And we're going to just keep building it.
Blow the fuck up because I want the big prize. You know what I mean?
25,000 a trip to Hawaii.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. There you
Them
go.
old school prizes.
New car. You want all that?
I want that.
You give me all of that.
I want all that.
Eddie
New
want
car.
them 1987 prizes.
And I'm for Eddie. Get all your shit, nigga. Get all your shit.
But you can't get.
All right, y'all. So thank you guys for tuning in for yet another episode. We love that you guys are joining us. You know you are half our audience. We couldn't do this shit without you.
We definitely cannot.
Make sure you are liking our pages on YouTube and Instagram, Talks with Tone and Teena, and as well as Facebook, Talks with Tone and Teena. And we'll see y'all hoes.
Can I say
what?
That it's an honor and a pleasure to be on camera with y'all.
Stacey, you gonna come to the
honor
next
and a motherfucking pleasure. All right, y'all. So we'll see you guys in what? 2 weeks?
We can do our line dance if you want.
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.